Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Spice Chaos. This is Caitlin from Creating in Chaos, and over there is
Leanne from SpicedPlans.
Yay! I'm so excited to be here. Are you?
I am excited, and we are finally back together again, just the two of us once again for another episode of Spiced Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that you are having a wonderful weekend, you guys. It is currently the weekend, so we
Yep.
are super chill and super relaxed. At least I am.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm super low energy. I'm fighting a cold. My dang kids brought home some germs. Ugh.
Yes, every time I've talked to Caitlin this week, she has sounded horrible. So I've just been kind of like, we're putting it off and putting it off and putting off this recording. And finally today I said, okay, you're just gonna have to suck it up and you're
Yeah.
gonna have to record with the cold because
Yeah.
we
Heather
have
Kell
to.
recorded with us when she was sick, so if Heather
She
Kell can do it, I can do it.
That's right. That's absolutely right because she is a boss babe and so are you.
Yep,
So
exactly. I literally almost canceled this morning. Leanne doesn't even know this, guys. I literally almost texted her this morning and said, I'm not doing it because I feel like crap. But then in my head, I was like, dang it, Heather Kell recorded with us when she was sick. I have to.
Well, and all I really ask of Caitlin is that she talks to me for 2 hours and then she lets me edit it up and turn it into a podcast. I
Yep,
mean, we talked on the phone for like almost 2 hours yesterday. That could have
it's
been the
true. I
podcast.
know, right? It could have been. We should have been recording.
Well, some of that stuff that we talked about though was not appropriate for the show.
True that.
So
True that.
so that needs to be some of that stuff needs to be the after hours special. So
And not even. We
no,
can't even.
so maybe when you guys have the opportunity to join the Patreon, you can be privy to some of those private conversations.
Patreon.
Um, but anyway, so what are your weekend plans? Do you have anything super awesome like on the agenda for the weekend?
Yeah, so our neighbor down the street, her name is Megan. Shout out to Megan if you ever hear this podcast, which you probably won't, but
Megan.
whatever. She's amazing. She's like super talented, super crazy talented, artistic, everything. And they throw a Halloween party every year that is family friendly and it's a costume party. And we are just super excited. So we're going to that tonight to see all of our neighborhood folks and to get our costumes, try them out before the big night. And then tomorrow, Delilah and I are going to sit down and start prepping her birthday party and make like our Facebook event. Her birthday is November 17th. So, and we're having a bowling party for her this year. So we need to make sure that all of her friends have it on their calendar and that we have all the bowling lanes reserved and all the things. So, and then hashtag teacher life, I have to work this weekend. I have to plan and prep some things. So,
Are you going to have the opportunity to bust out your happy hostess party planning sheets
oh, heck yeah, I
for
am.
Delilah's birthday party?
Oh,
Because
you
that
know
would
I
be like the most, like, I want to plan a party just to use those.
I know they're so cute. Well, and I bought like 4 packs of them, so I've got enough to use.
I know, and three of those are going to be for your birthday party, and then you'll have one pack for anybody else's birthday.
Exactly.
So I don't own those pages yet because I never have any parties to plan,
You need them.
but it makes me want to plan a party.
Do it. I say do it. Plan like a neighborhood party. They're fun. Are you friends with your neighbors?
Not at all, no. I
Oh
don't know
no.
those people. Mm-mm, no.
Okay,
Um,
scratch that. Don't do that.
every once in a while, someone will get really brave and put together a neighborhood event,
Mhm.
but I will be honest with you, I've never attended one.
Oh, you should. You should get to know your
So
neighbors. Our
now,
neighbors have like a Facebook group and everything, and like all of our kids are friends, and we like bro out all the time. So,
we have new neighbors next door to us, and we have new neighbors across the street. And now I was friends with our across the street neighbors, and then they moved away, and
oh
I liked
man.
them a lot. Yeah, I know. Like everybody has moved. And we're kind of wondering if it's like because of us. You know how like you start to kind of feel like, okay, so since we moved into the neighborhood, everyone that has surrounded us has moved away. Um,
Oh no.
but we don't bother anybody or talk to anybody or do anything. So I don't know. It might be because of our yard, or I don't
Oh
know.
my God. They moved away because of your yard. Well, if our neighbors haven't moved away because of our yard, which is essentially a garden, it is not yard, then I think you're probably good.
Well, seriously, I was brave enough the other day to put our yard in my Instagram stories.
Oh, dang.
I mean, we decorated the front yard for Halloween, and I basically just kind of bought a bunch of decorations and threw them at my kids and said, okay, you guys go outside and figure out how you want this to look.
Right.
And when they were finished, I took my camera outside and said, okay, Instagram, we've decorated for Halloween. It's checking this off my fall bucket list.
Mm-hmm.
And it was done, and I was happy with it. So it's just, my husband came home and said, yeah, I can totally tell the kids did it, but I mean, it's their, he's like, it's their holiday and they had so much fun doing it. So, if we are the reason that people are moving away, no one has said anything.
Right.
But I think it's awesome that you have plans with your neighbors. And I wish that there was a neighbor close by that was having a fun Halloween party. And I hope that you guys have a good time. So what are your costumes? That's an exciting question.
I actually have my costume on already, but it's not really a costume. It's like a parent costume. I'm kind of copping out.
Well, you have it on right now? You have your costume on right now?
Because I just got up and got dressed, because it's not really a costume. It's more of like clothes. So I have on a orange sweater with jack-o'-lantern faces all over it and black skinny jeans. So kind of like a pumpkin costume, but also kind of like a parent costume cop-out.
Oh, okay, okay. So you're wearing pants, though.
I am definitely wearing pants.
Oh, no.
But it's kind of cold, and I don't know, when I'm sick, I'm like, I have to have all the things on. I just want to be wrapped up, So okay. I got up and got dressed. And I showered today. So I was like, if I'm in a shower, I might as well put some clothes on.
Okay.
And then Brian is going to be, do you know Zach Galifianakis' character in The Hangover?
Yes, my husband went as that one year.
So he has a t-shirt of it that he wears pretty often on Halloween.
Uh-huh.
And so he's like not even wearing the full costume. He's just wearing this t-shirt that has like a baby in a front pack and then sunglasses. So another like parent costume cop out, because that's how we do.
Yeah.
And then our kids are going to be, so Delilah, who is my 11, almost 12-year-old, is going to be 11 from Stranger Things.
Perfect.
And then my son is going to be a T-Rex with a light-up tail, so we can see him like running around.
Oh my gosh, that is so. Well, he's 4, right?
And he's
so
4.
That's like,
he's just a little guy.
Okay, well, 4 is such a difficult and adorable age.
Oh my gosh, it was like, for a while there, I was like, yeah, this is great. Like, he's doing such a good job listening. But now he's like totally pushing back and like getting into everything and just super hyper lately. I do not know what is going on. So he's out on a bike ride right now so I can get this done. Oh, he is all 4 right now.
Yeah, 4 is crazy. Well, that's cute though, to be a T-Rex. And I have seen parts of your daughter's costume on Facebook, so I know that she looks fantastic. Yes. Well, my husband actually went as that character from The Hangover one year. Nice. But he bought the T-shirt that Zach Galifianakis wears in the show,
really?
Like in the movie, yeah. And then got one of those baby Bjorns and a baby doll, and he went all out. I'll have to,
he's doing better than my husband.
If we were doing a really great job with the Spiced Chaos Instagram, which guys, listeners, we have actually yesterday when we were having our lengthy conversation, we should call that a meeting. Okay.
We should call it a meeting.
What we did yesterday, Caitlin, was a meeting. Caitlin was in traffic and we were talking on the phone because she had to drive about like an hour or so in traffic and we were on the phone.
Turned out to be 2 hours.
Yes. So we had a meeting yesterday and we talked about the Instagram and we have a plan for the Instagram. So
yep, it's going to be popping over there. So make sure you're following.
Yes. And there are quite a few people following the Instagram. So,
Thank you for those people who are following.
Yes. And every time a new person follows, I want to like message them and say, I'm sorry. We haven't put anything over here, but we will. So if we were maintaining it properly, then I would put up the picture of Mr. SpicedPlans dressed as that character from The Hangover. What's his name? Alan? Is that his name in The Hangover?
Yes, it
Alan?
is
Yeah.
Alan. You're right.
Yeah. But it was a really good costume that year, and I think we still have some of it. I don't know. But anyway, I should just send it to Brian so that he doesn't have to wear just the t-shirt anymore. So he can
You
just.
would prefer to just wear the t-shirt, let me tell you. Like he's not a costume kind of guy.
Oh, well, he needs to commit.
I know. It's just
Uh,
easier to not argue sometimes.
well, I've already lived like half of my weekend already since I am a few hours ahead of you.
Yeah.
And I am so proud of myself because I found all of these Halloween events and I decided this is the year that my children are going to attend Halloween events because I always wanted to be that mom, that like got the kid to the pumpkin patch and got the kid to you know, the hay bales and, all of the
Totally.
fall, all of those things. And, you
Yep.
know, and I've been so sort of bogged down with depression for the past few years that I just kind of on the weekends, especially, it's been like everything that I could do just to make it to work during the week.
Right. Yeah, that's
That,
so hard.
yeah. So then on the weekends, I basically just sit at home and watch TV and just recover from the work week
Mm-hmm.
and don't make any weekend plans. And if there are plans that are made for me, I dread them or whatever. So this year, I'm feeling totally different and totally better and just like a regular person, I hope.
Good. That's awesome.
Yes. And I have been paying attention to signs, looking around for events that I could take the kids to. And my high school where I work did a Halloween festival today. And
Fun.
yes, and it was out on our big, huge football field.
And you guys
And
already went? It's not at nighttime, it's a daytime thing?
no, it was a daytime thing, and we already went, and it was this huge festival where all the clubs at my high school, each club had a different booth with a game and candy. And
Fun.
yes, and there were tons of inflatables and a mechanical bull and a
Oh,
dunking
nice. Did you get
booth.
on that?
No, but both of my children did.
Yes. Awesome.
Yes, and it was so much fun, and so many of my good teacher friends were there, and their kids were there, and my principal was there, and she was having a good time, and like kind of,
Fun.
I want to say she was letting her hair down, but she actually had her hair up, which
Did
is,
your kids wear their costumes?
yes, yes, this is the first event that they've gone to so far where they've worn their costumes.
Fun. What are their costumes?
Okay, so Daniel is Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a super cool costume. Like it's got full gloves and um it's got a mask, but he didn't wear the mask to this event because the instructions said no masks. I guess they
Yeah,
didn't want like,
makes sense.
yeah, so he didn't wear his mask. He'll wear that trick or treating,
Mm-hmm.
but the mask is really strange. It kind of reminds me of back in like the 80s and 90s when you and I were growing up, when you wore a mask that literally had like two tiny holes in it that you could see nothing out of,
Oh, yeah, I know that.
where you could barely breathe and you could see nothing in front of your face, but your parents just sent you out and, into the street for Halloween
That's
in,
fantastic.
in the mask anyway. So, yeah, the mask it looks very authentic, but I don't know how he can see out of it at all. I haven't tried it on
Mm.
myself. So he didn't
Try,
wear,
try that
yeah,
on and send me a picture.
yes. So, and I'll put that on the Spice Chaos Instagram. Um,
Yes. Yes.
so, but yeah, he's Spider-Man, and then Hannah is Supergirl.
Cute.
She wanted to be Wonder Woman,
Mhm.
but her mother, who is myself,
Yep.
doesn't know the difference well enough to
Oh,
order things properly from Amazon. So luckily, when it came from Amazon, I was like, oh, dang it. Amazon sent Supergirl instead of Wonder Woman. That was their bad.
smart way to think on your feet.
And she was like, well, the costume is still really cute. I'll just be Supergirl instead.
Oh, what a sweet pea.
I know. And I was so relieved that she wasn't like, no, send that back. I want to be Wonder Woman.
Oh man.
So, no, she was Wonder Woman last year. So then, when I said, well, I guess maybe the Amazon elves just knew that you were Wonder Woman last year and felt that you didn't need that Wonder Woman costume.
Hmm.
So, because, a really good organized mom would still know where the Wonder Woman costume was from last year.
Right. Exactly.
Hmm. Do I know where that costume is? No. I have
No.
no idea. As soon as she took it off after Halloween last year, it vanished. I have no
Probably is in
clue.
like a bucket of toys or something. My kids always end up wearing theirs after Halloween. It's like, all right, sweet, new dress up clothes.
Yes, my daughter has an entire area of her bedroom that is filled with old Halloween costumes.
Yes.
And sometimes she will just like come out of her room dressed as Doc McStuffins from 3 years ago, or whoever. And I just, well, okay, or here she's a Shopkins, or she's a, you
That it would
know,
be a cute costume.
yeah, she was the Shopkins one year, and it was so cute. Um,
Oh,
but anyway, so that's who they are, and they wore their costumes today. And I did the mom cop out like you.
sweet.
I have on, and I still have it on, no pants. Let's not get crazy. Okay, yes, I went to school today with no pants.
Oh, dang.
Well, I mean, I wore leggings. Are leggings
Okay.
pants?
Leggings are definitely pants. If anyone would like to question that, just fight me. Like, leggings are pants.
Okay, well then I wear pants all the time. So I need to stop telling people that I'm not wearing pants
Yeah.
because I have on leggings 24 hours a day.
Leggings are pants. Tights,
Mm.
however, not pants.
No, not pants, but I have the nicest leggings. These
Oh,
leggings feel like butter, okay? I mean, they are so amazing.
where'd you
And
get them?
there's Amazon.
Oh, okay. That's not what I was expecting you to say.
I know. I definitely need to order more. I've got them in brown and black, and I have a couple pairs of both colors.
Nice.
So anyway, I'm wearing my black ones today,
Mm-hmm.
and I have on a tank top that is orange and white stripes.
Okay.
And then I wore a black cardigan over it.
So pumpkin?
So very orange and black today.
Uh-huh. Oh, gotcha. Just Halloween
Just
theme.
Halloween colors.
Got it.
Um, and went today to work,
Mm-hmm.
school, whatever you want to call it,
Right.
with no makeup or anything. Like I just kind of fluffed
Perfect.
my hair and didn't do anything else. Because, it's kind of like the way I treat the Food Lion.
Right.
I, I,
Exactly.
I kind of live here.
Well, and you could just throw on some sunglasses and nobody will know the difference if it's
Well, that
outside.
when I realized that it was going to be outside, I wished that I had put on my sunglasses because then I could have just put on some red lipstick and my sunglasses and nobody
Right.
would have known the difference.
Exactly.
But it was not a big deal. It wasn't like anybody walked up to me and said, "Oh my gosh, Miss Spicer, you're not wearing your makeup today. Are you okay?" No, nobody asked. And that's probably because I've gradually every single day this school year been wearing less and less.
That's the way to do it. Train them.
I'm training them now, like for the day that I decide to get up and do nothing.
I always hate it when people, like, if I don't have makeup on and people walk up to me and they're like, oh, you look really tired today.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh, I
oh,
know. I'm just like,
thanks.
no,
Thanks.
I'm not tired. I just didn't put on 7 gallons of makeup
Right.
this morning
This
before
is
I
just
left
my
the
face,
house.
actually. This is just my
Yeah,
face after 2 kids.
thanks. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot. Like someone asked me the other day, "Do you have a horrible headache?"
Oh,
Like,
dang.
no, I just forgot to put on my mascara this morning, but thanks for noticing. So
That's the
anyway,
worst when you put on your full face of makeup, though, and you've got like your little stubby eyelashes. You're like, well, that's not a complete look.
well, it's because my mascara ended up in my desk drawer at work because I was in a hurry one morning and I was like, I'll just take it with me. So I took it with me to work and put it on real quick before first block and then threw it in the drawer and then left it there.
No.
Yeah, and then forgot about it. So anyway, now
Oh,
my mascara lives at work instead of home.
you're gonna need to get a new one for home. I have them
I
in
know.
both places, or like one
That's
of my purse.
Oh wait, but don't you work from home?
I do, in fact, work from home. I meant in my purse because I do have to go. Like you were saying, I had to drive an hour. I had to drive an hour to work the other day.
Oh my gosh, Caitlin, I'm so sorry. I feel so sorry for you that once every 4 months you have to get in a car.
Yeah, we don't have another staff meeting until January. So,
Yeah, see, I knew that that was coming, that you were going to have some kind of infuriating comment like that.
I mean, you could do it too. We could all do it. Work from home as possible.
Okay, well, hey, I'm on it. August of next year, I'll be working from home.
Get it.
Yeah, so, and I have to give myself props. Can we have like a props corner?
Yes, let's give you a virtual high five.
Okay, so I'm going to prop myself up right now and just say that, okay, so I messed up and forgot about a birthday party.
Oh,
And I don't know how I did that because Lord knows I have enough planners that I should have remembered that this birthday party was today.
right.
But luckily, the birthday party was at 2 and it was for a child whose dad is primarily my husband's friend.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that big of a deal that I'm not attending the birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
So when Andy texted me while I was at the Halloween festival to say, were you ever going to remind me that it was Finn's birthday party today? I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh, I forgot. Was that supposed to be today? And he said, yes, it's at 2. It's no problem. I'll just go and take the kids. You're going to be recording anyway.
Right.
And I was like, oh, perfect. Okay. And he said, but what about a gift? And I was like, you just let me handle it. So I went ahead right there from the Halloween festival and ordered a gift from Target to be
Oh,
delivered to the window of my car.
what?
Yep, they will walk it out to the car. It's called curbside pickup at Target, and it
Never
is
heard of this.
amazing. Okay, it is
What?
drive up pickup at Target. You don't even have to go in anymore.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
yeah, so I ordered something for a 12-month-old child,
Nice.
and I ordered a gift bag and tissue paper, and I wrapped that sucker right there in the car. And when I came home from the Halloween festival, I had a gift in hand ready to go to that birthday party.
Oh my gosh, you are mom of the year.
I
Like you
know.
are just the envy of all the mothers right now.
That's right. So within an hour of him reminding me of this birthday party, I was ready for the party.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, here's our children. Hannah wanted to wear her Halloween costume, so she wore her Halloween costume to the
Sweet.
party. Daniel changed into some casual clothes, and they walked out the door. And now here I am doing this.
And
So
not only did you get the gift and perfect that and not let anybody know that you missed a beat, but you also convinced your husband to take the kids by himself to the party.
well, I mean, I basically just said, oh, well, I'm pretty sure that the kids are invited to that. There's no reason why they shouldn't go. They love Finn because
Right?
Finn
Exactly.
is this baby that's turning
Oh,
1.
that's sweet.
So I know, and I'm sad. There is a part of me that's sad that I'm not there because his mom, Michelle, is one of my favorite people, and I'm gonna send her a text message later and profusely apologize for missing the party. But
Hmm.
she is in the same line of work that we are. She's a content creator,
Nice.
and she will totally understand that I had a podcast engagement, and she will be understanding.
That's very cool.
Yes. So tomorrow my children are going to see a play
Oh, nice.
with my in-laws.
Fun.
Yes, and I too will be working. I will be getting my grades done tomorrow while they're at the
Mhm.
play, and then when they come home from the play, we're going to trunk or treat.
Nice. That's fun. Is that also
Yes.
at your school?
Nope, it's at a different place. So I have found 2 Halloween events to take them to outside of our home.
Nice.
I know I just feel like I really have to give all of the credit to I don't want to give all the credit to the planner community because I've done a lot of work on myself,
Yeah.
obviously. But I really am just very thankful for the uplifting and supportive community that we have
Hmm.
because
Yes.
I just feel like that the people that I have encountered here in our community have really been a major player in my recovery. And this holiday season is looking extremely bright and festive and exciting for me because I'm not feeling like I just want to bury my head in my bed. You know what I mean? Like I
Yes. Hmm.
want to go
Totally hear
out.
that.
Yeah, I want to go out. I want to do things. I want to take the kids to things and so it's really fun. Yeah, I'm excited about trunk or treat. I've challenged the kids to get as much candy as they possibly can.
Yes, so you can eat your fair share.
So I can eat some too. So anyway, and we got the house decorated. Like the holidays are starting to just really come together, and
Yay.
yeah, and obviously I owe a lot of that to my planner because I'm organized.
Yeah. And didn't you say you've got some new planner bay over there? Some other planner bed you slid into?
Okay, so we have some hauls that we want to talk about because we always have haul hour here.
We do.
We have haul hours and hours and hours because
Because it is just paper crack out there. Like, I can't stop.
seriously, every week that we have this show, which is every week.
It's just every week because that's what we do.
That's
Even when
right.
I'm sick.
Even when Caitlin is sick. Hey, I'll be sick sometime. It's gonna happen.
It's true.
Yeah, even when we're sick, we still do the show. I feel like we always shop. That there's never a Monday to a Monday where somebody didn't shop or buy something.
I don't know. This next week might be a slow one because I'm saving up for my new bay.
We have a lot to talk about in between now and next week, though, about what's coming next week. So let's just go ahead and
Okay, yeah, I'm too excited.
Yeah, just stop. Like, guys,
the coffee's kicking in.
I know. You're a little bit. Your energy was low when we started this, but now you're starting to kind of pep up, and I want you to slow down because, guys, we have a huge announcement at the end of the show. Okay, so and I'm serious, you're not going to want to miss it. Like,
for real.
Our next guest is exciting. So just
my God, so exciting. I could cry.
Caitlin has cried.
I literally cried.
So she's peed, she's cried, there's been a lot of bodily fluids. Like it's just been extremely exciting for us. So just stay tuned and listen to us blabber on about other things for a little while, and then you'll get that goods
First, we gotta get through this haul.
Yes. Okay. So let's start with our mystery boxes. Did you get your mystery boxes? Did they come?
I got the red Christmas one, and I also got the Brights one.
Okay, well, tell me all about them.
Okay, you guys know I love Stephanie Fleming. I love the Happy Planner. I love Me and My Big Ideas. However, I am so sad. And this sounds so entitled and privileged, like I don't even want to say it, but I'm so sad about the Christmas box. So sad. So when I opened that sucker up, it was a bunch of like letters stickers, which are fine, but I did not order the letters mystery box because I don't really use those. I typically will purchase like a vinyl decal and then use the smaller ones that come in the planner books, that kind of thing. And then there were a bunch of like puffy well, not only puffy stickers, but like the Me and My Big Ideas or what's the other? There's another little like brand that is with Me and My Big Ideas. I can't remember what it's called, but a bunch of those.
Soft spoken.
Yes, softly spoken. That's the one. And no Happy Planner stickers. Not one pack Happy Planner stickers or extension pack or even a tiny sticker pad. Not even the Happy Planner Christmas pins that they put out last year. No Happy Planner products in there.
None.
The stuff that was in there, obviously I will use because I love Christmas. It might even end up in my Patreon Happy Mail. So I don't know. Yeah. We'll see. But I feel a little bit bummed because the way they advertised it said that it was going to be a mix of Happy Planner and Me and My Big Idea stuff. And I didn't get anything in the red Christmas box that was Happy Planner at all.
So I also got the Christmas box. I got the blue one because we discussed you getting the red one and me getting the blue one, and then maybe we would like trade out if there were things that we, wanted to swap. And mine was pretty much the same. It was a lot of letters, and I'm going to be interested to see how I can figure out how to incorporate the letters into my life.
Yeah.
Because I see how other people do it, and I'm always like, oh, well, that was clever.
Right.
And then I immediately forget about it, and then when I have a pack of letters, I don't know what to do with them.
Agreed.
Whenever I try to spell something in my planner with loose letters, it always comes out looking like a first grade project.
Or like you miss a letter. And I'm like, I'm a teacher. I cannot post that on Instagram.
Yeah, I always misspell things. And that, you know what? You know how I'm working on my hand lettering? That's
Yeah.
why I don't post my hand lettering challenges because I misspell a word like at least twice a week.
Right? Where are spelling tests when I need them? I feel like I spelled
Gosh,
so much better when I was doing spelling tests as a
I
kid.
know. And I really think it's because we're the product of spell check.
That's true. Yeah. And like
We,
autocorrect.
yeah, we never had to learn how to spell anything really. So, but I don't know what it is about the letters, but when I try to like stick letters in my planner, they're always crooked and not in a cute way. Like some
Right.
people can position their stickers and their planners crooked and it's cute, but mine just look like, oh, she put that crooked and didn't notice it.
Which
you
is
know?
fine. Like we all put things crooked sometimes. You got to be in your real planner.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll leave a crooked sticker because I just don't care. But I just very rarely spell anything in my planner. So it's kind of like if I'm going to put down a sticker, like let's say I'm going to note in my planner that it's spring break,
Yeah.
I'm going to hunt down a sticker that already says spring break
Yes, I do the same.
because I can't spell spring break in my planner in a way that doesn't look jacked up.
Yeah, and then
So
trying to like organize it across the two pages too, so it's like even. That's a whole thing also.
oh, I'm peeling things off and then things get ripped and it's just
It's a mess.
yeah, it's just a mess. So I'm totally with you in the fact that a lot of letters came. And then there's a lot of like little cardboard Santas that are kind of puffy and stick up and you can't really put them in your planner because they won't lay flat on the page and
Yeah.
so I'm thinking that I'm going to get really creative with my Christmas cards this year.
Ooh, fun.
Um I say that now today
Right.
on at the end of October.
Right.
Yes, but when it is December 21st and I'm finally out of work and have time to worry about Christmas cards and
Yep.
I'm slapping some stamps on a Dollar Tree Christmas card, that is probably that's more than likely what's going to happen. I seriously doubt that I'm going to take the time to handcraft my Christmas cards with Mamby soft-spoken Santas.
You know what we
But
should do for
we'll
Christmas
see.
cards, just as an idea for all those busy working people out there?
What's
So
that?
I'm in the same boat. Like I don't get out of school till whatever, December 20 something. And so I never have time to do Christmas cards before that. So we actually do like a New Year's card instead of a Christmas card
Ooh,
because
nice.
some of Brian's family is Jewish also, like a good chunk of them, and so they don't celebrate Christmas. And so in that we do like a what happened for our family this year kind of like updates. And so then we send that out before January. So it ends up being like a New Year's thing.
Oh, that's awesome. Like Happy New Year
This
from
is what our family
from
did last
us.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I really love that idea because
Mhm.
then if you don't get them out before the 25th, it's
Yep.
not you
Fine.
don't have to sweat it. Yeah, okay. And
Yep.
you're not standing in line at the post office before the holiday. I mean, like it's
Yep.
that's genius. I love it.
Yep. That's what we do.
So, yeah, well maybe I'll think of something like that. I don't know what I'm going to do with the stuff in the thing about it is that I looked through the box
hmm
and I actually did feel the Christmas spirit when I
I
was
did as
looking
well.
through the box. It
Yeah.
wasn't like I was Scroogey or anything while I was looking through the box. I was
Right.
happy to be holding Christmas things in my hand.
Yes. And
It's
happy for the mystery part. Like that was half of the fun. People were posting things on Instagram and I was avoiding it like the plague. But
yes.
I don't know. And I don't, again, totally don't want to sound entitled or like overprivileged or like a spoiled little planner brat girl. But I just wish there was like maybe even one or two happy planner things in there just to mix it up a little.
Yeah, I feel the same. I felt the same when I opened mine too. But the Brights box made up for it.
It really did. I am obsessed with the Brights box.
Yeah, I was very happy with it, and I feel like that most of us got kind of the same things in our
hmm
Brights box. We got an undated planner,
Yes.
and the undated planner is actually one that I have looked at many times when I was
Yeah,
looking at planner stuff because it's just pretty.
it is. Yeah, and it's fun and the colors are bright. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I know. I don't know when I will ever touch it or open it or use it. I might give
hmm
it as a gift. I don't
Right.
know. but I just know that it's one that every time I've seen it in the store, I've been like, oh, well, that is a beautiful boxed set.
Yes.
So I was happy to receive that. And then I got one of those snap-on covers.
Yeah, me too. I got a pink one, a bright pink one.
Yeah, me too. And I've always wanted that pink snap-on cover. I've wanted it for
Yes.
a really, really long time.
It's really cute.
So I was super thrilled to get that. Now, I got one of those desk artwork things,
Uh-huh.
but it's the one that I already have.
Oh, see, I haven't bought any of them because I didn't think that I would use them, but now it's like my opportunity, I think, to kind of try it out.
Well, I'm not going to get too disappointed that I already have the one that they sent because
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to have one at work and one at home.
Oh, perfect. There you go.
Yeah.
That's
So, I
perfect.
mean, please, like, what am I going to be sad about having two of the same item? I mean,
And
it's,
it's
it's,
a
ha-
newer one. Like it's from a newer collection. It's not like they just reused old stuff.
yeah, I mean, it's Happy Planner. So, I mean, I'll be fine.
Mhm.
And then, some of the stickers in there were a little older, but I mean, I'm
Yeah.
never going to be sad about getting that rainbow sticker book.
Right? Oh my gosh. I was actually looking for that one in Michael's the other day because it has some of like the checklists and I love those boxes with their rounded edges.
I do too.
Yeah, and so I was looking for it at Michael's the other day and they only had the one for the big size planner. So I'm actually super stoked that that was in there.
Yeah. So there was a lot of items in
Mhm.
that Brights box that I'm happy to have. So,
Yeah, same.
and then I know that you and I both got our Zulily orders.
Yes, and I'm not even ashamed, so do not come for me.
Oh, no, y'all can come on. Come on.
Yes.
I'll slap you with a big, huge stack of metal discs.
Well, and so what we bought is we bought a buttload, I guess you could say,
Yeah, I would say.
of those student planners with the gorgeous rainbow metal discs. I bought 7 of them because I already had 2 of those planners, and so now I have a full set of each of the colors of rainbow discs, and I think you did something similar.
Yes, I bought 8.
Yep.
And when I opened the box, did they send you a razor?
A what?
A razor. Did they send you a razor?
I don't think so, but maybe I've just opened the box and then closed it. I didn't like dig around in there. Maybe I need to check.
They sent me a razor. They sent me a Chic Intuition razor, like as a thank you.
What? That's
Yeah, maybe because I spent a certain amount of money, they sent that as like a sample or a thank you but it's one of those really nice ones that has like the big like kind of bar of soap around the razor.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't use those anyways. I'm glad that I didn't get that.
Oh, well, I mean, I have never used one before either, but I'm gonna try it now because I
Try it
mean,
out.
yeah, I'm gonna try it out. I mean, I won't ever buy a replacement blade for it, but I mean, I'm super happy to have it. I mean, thanks,
Nice.
it's free.
Cool.
Yeah, I know. So, but anyway, I have to say that opening that box, I don't want to say that I felt shame.
How about just lifting the weight of it when it came to your porch?
Okay, so this is what happened. I forgot. Okay, I forgot. Okay, I got 6 boxes on my porch that day.
Oh, dang. I actually got quite a few boxes too because I had some Amazon stuff too.
Yeah, I had stuff from Amazon, I had stuff from Erin Condren, I had stuff from Mambi, and then the Zulily order. It all just happened to arrive on the same day. So, and for whatever reason, I thought that I turned into the Incredible Hulk because I
Yeah.
went out there and tried to pick it all up at the same time to bring it in, like the huge stack of boxes. And then when I went to like bend over to pick it up, I was like, what is happening? Like, when did I become so weak that I can't lift this stuff? And then I remembered that the Zulily order had 8 planners in it.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
With metal
So
discs.
with metal discs. So anyway, I had to bring my orders in pieces. And then I sat, no one else was home. It was just me. And I
That's the
sat in my
best.
living room and just opened boxes like a glutton. I mean,
That is the best when no one else is there and you're like, I can be with my planner thing.
yes. And I just ripped into boxes just like some kind of animal. I mean, it was just like, if there had been a camera on me, it would have been hilarious. Now, that would have been Patreon content, let
That
me
is
tell you.
good Patreon content.
Okay, that is not your typical YouTube unboxing. Woman unboxes truthfully, like the way a woman actually opens a package.
Rabid woman.
Rabid woman opens package.
Planner addict.
But I opened the package from Zulily and I looked in there and I saw all those planners sitting there. And while I am super excited to have all of those discs, I can't wait to get all 9 green discs like in a row and just take a picture of them. Like, I just want to put each different color in a pile and just look at them and just say, I have a full set of all of these colors.
I know.
I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to own them. I'm beside myself. Like, it's very exciting. But all I could think of was how much work it's going to be to undisc and redisc all of those planners.
Well, you could double it up as content for your YouTube channel. You could show people how to disc and undisc planners.
Yeah, I know, but no one wants to sit and watch me do that to 8 planners.
Fast forward it up and put it to music.
Well, I mean, I guess I could, but I've got to locate 8 sets of discs in my house that I don't mind giving away as well.
Oh, gotcha. See, I keep all my extras in one spot. You just put those regular raggedy gold ones on there.
Well, that's what I'm going to do. And I already have several students in line that want a planner.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I've talked to several of my students in my classes about it, and several of them have said, yes, please bring it. I would love to have it. And they don't care what kind of discs are on it. So, they don't really know anything about it. So they don't care.
Perfect.
But yeah, so I'm ready to do that. It's just, I did have a very brief moment of shame when I opened and saw that many of the same planner in there. And then a brief moment of like, this is going to be a lot of work.
Yeah, I hear that.
So I have written in my planner for this weekend, one of my things on my to-do list is to undisc, redisc all the planners and get that done, and then haul those planners to school.
Right.
And go ahead and just do it. Like, and don't put it off. Don't set the box in the corner and wait 6 months. Like, just go ahead and do it, because I want to put together my Christmas planner too.
Right.
So I want to go ahead and get that holiday planner kind of set up so that I can start moving on holiday plans. So anyway, one more haul. Let's stay in haul hour for just a few more minutes, and we will talk about Spice's indiscretion.
Yep. What did you do? Whose planner bed are you in now?
Okay, so I am I'm not just in the bed.
Oh, snap.
Like I have moved in to the home.
Oh, dang. You brought your toothbrush and everything?
Yes, I have my toothbrush and a few spare pairs of underwear.
Oh, snap.
To the house of Erin Condren.
Sorry, Erin Condren, if you're listening to this.
I know. What if one day she's on the show and she's like, excuse me.
Your toothbrush is not at my house.
Yeah, you do not have panties at my house. You need to tell people. So, anyway, yes, that is just hypothetically, you guys, I have moved into an Erin Condren life planner. And that's what I keep saying. Like, every time I talk to Caitlin, I'm like, so in my Erin Condren life planner, I keep saying it just like that. But I did get a very lovely colorful. I went with colorful, not neutral, because I know the lingo now. I went with a colorful layout, vertical. It's an 18-month, so it started in July. So I took out July, August, and September, and I went ahead and started working in October. So I have all of October planned and written in, and oh my gosh, it is lovely. I'm really loving it. I'm loving the Erin Condren Life Planner. So wow. I really like it. So I'm not going to look, my happy planner is actually still right next to me. So let's not act like I
feel like you said that when you got your plum paper too. You're like, don't panic, people. Don't panic.
Yeah. Can we please not don't write in and call me and email me and say I actually have my happy planner right here. I'm sitting on my bed and I have my Erin Condren Life Planner right in front of me, and right next to me, within arm's reach, is my happy planner. So let's just all settle down.
The missionaries from the Church of Happy Planner will be calling to convert you back.
I know. I'm not leaving. In fact, what I
Don't knock
figured
on my door.
out, no, don't come here. Don't come for me. Because I have a lot of planners I can hit you with. Yeah, and this Erin Condren life planner weighs a lot. So, but anyway, I also have the petite planner system that Julie was talking about on our show.
Nice, cool.
Yeah, and I have a YouTube video about it.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, so let's have a shameless plug.
Yay!
Yes,
go watch
please.
the video, guys, and subscribe.
Yes, please go subscribe to SpicedPlans YouTube channel and watch my petite planner setup video. So I'm really loving the petite planner stuff. I haven't actually started writing in them yet, but I'm going to this weekend. And basically what's going to happen is I have this new plan for my life.
Mm-hmm.
I know, it's like this declaration. You're going to have to start like a Spice diary where you write down all of my declarations and then read them back to me later when I've totally failed.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, do you remember when you said this? Well, you didn't do it. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that I'm going to start trying to get to work a little bit earlier. I already get to work about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes before my students come in.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that to be a very peaceful time.
Perfect. Yeah.
Is the time in my classroom before my students come in.
Yep.
So my kids come in at 5 after 7.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start getting to my classroom at 6:25 and give myself 30 to 40 minutes.
That's early.
To sit quietly in my classroom at my desk and do the self-care, the gratitude, and the wellness section of the petite planners.
Oh, man. That is very early.
And just like really reflect on myself and start my day off with some like mindfulness. And
I think sounds good.
Yeah, I'm starting it next week, like this week coming up. And I'm not starting off too big because this is just a 4-day work week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because Monday is a teacher work day, so I don't have to go. I don't have to go to work that day. I'm going to be working, but I'm not working. I'm working from home. So
if they were smart, they would have made it Friday as a teacher work day, the day after Halloween.
Oh yeah, that would have been smart, but they don't think like that. So I'm just going to give it a try. I'm just going to try it out. And I do say in my YouTube video to check back with me in a month to just kind of see where I am in the system. Mm-hmm. Because if it doesn't work for me, then it doesn't work for me. It's like, whatever. True. This is what I've discovered about myself. I love planners. Mm-hmm. Did you know that, Caitlin?
Yep, I knew that too. And I love them just as much as you.
Yes, I love planners. And I love all of them. I do not discriminate. Okay? I like the ones from Plum Paper. I like the ones from Bloom. I like the ones from Erin Condren. I like the Happy Planner. I like them all. Okay? I think that they all have something to offer.
And I love that there are just so many choices out there for so many different folks.
Yes, and it would be my dream to be able to sit down at the end of 2020 and have an entire Erin Condren life planner filled with stickers and plans.
Oh, that would be cool.
You know what I mean? Like just to keep it and really just do it every week. And, and then still obviously have my happy planner for my gratitude and my lists of things that I need to do. And, whenever I need to change out discs and pull things out and whenever I need to have my planner ADHD,
right?
I have my happy planner there to like swap things out and pull things around and change things up. And then I have my Erin Condren life planner that I don't do that to. It stays the same, but I still decorate and plan in it every week. So, we'll just see. I really like it right now. And I like the fact that I can change the covers and all I have to do is just go on the Erin Condren website and just order a new cover and I can have it here in like a couple days.
Yes, that is the best.
And they have seasonal ones on their website, so I'm going to get one for fall and one for Christmas. So,
Oh, perfect. I love a seasonal thing. Oh, I have one
speaking
other
of,
thing. I know, I was going to say I have something seasonal to talk about too.
okay, you do it. I'm going to let you do it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So if you've been following me for however long you've been following me ever, I have always like been up the Happy Planner's butt to say, please put out a seasonal cover pack. Like that's been my tagline for years now. Heather Kell has come through where the Happy Planner has not. She just released, and if you haven't seen it, go to her Instagram. It's all on pre-order, and you get a Christmas cover if you pre-order
Today,
before
guys.
today. Yeah,
If you're
before
listening
today.
right now, if you're listening today, if you're listening to this on Monday, on the release day of this podcast,
Right?
go now.
Yeah, an order. So go to her Instagram and she'll send you a PayPal invoice, but you get a spring, summer, winter, fall a cover set for $49.99 plus a back cover. And then if you're ordering on Monday, you also get Christmas or Hanukkah, whichever you choose.
Yes, I wish I could have both, the
I
Christmas and the Hanukkah.
know. They're cute, you guys. Obsessed. It has Heather's lettering on it. I cannot wait to get them and make my Christmas planner.
Oh my gosh, I love them so much. And when
So
she
much.
revealed them in her live, I
Mm-hmm.
finally, while she was talking in her live, was like, Heather, just send us the link, babe. Like you've got to, like, like you sold me. You sold me at
Exactly.
holiday covers. Like, just stop it. Just
I
quit talking and send me the link.
Genius.
And I
Straight
know.
genius.
And I love her lettering, and it's the cutest artwork, and I'm
Yeah.
so excited to own them, and they're going to ship in mid-November, and I cannot wait to have them.
Oh, I cannot wait. I'm so
So
excited.
everybody go and get your Heather Kell of a Plan. And they say Kell of a Plan on the back. It's
Oh,
so
they do. I didn't even know that because I
cute.
missed the live. I was at my staff meeting yesterday, but
It's so cute. I'm so happy for her. Like, I want for her business to just take off.
well,
And
how
for,
could it not? She's so crazy talented. Like that
well,
girl has more talent in her pinky finger than I have in my entire body.
now, Caitlin,
No, for
I,
real.
I
Like
can't
she's
let
a
you get away with talking about my friend like that. Okay? Seriously, you're very talented too, so just stop it.
well, maybe it's
Heather,
talent in a different way. And
well,
Heather
Heather is very
is a rock
talented,
star.
yes. She is. And she works extremely hard, as do you. You work very hard too.
Yeah, I've
Um,
been slacking lately,
so
so
oh my, you've been slacking lately. Why? Because you've been working your regular job?
I have been. It's been crazy busy over there.
Yeah, I know. I hate it when my regular job gets in the way of my side hustle.
Crafting. It's in the way of my crafting.
I know. I hate it when my regular job gets in the way of Instagram. Man, it sucks. So, speaking of our regular job, do you want to talk about Australia real quick before we move on?
Oh, I'll talk about Australia. Okay, so there's this shop. Well, let me just back up. If you guys didn't see, there was a, what is it, sixth planner girl that was leaked by accident when the original planner girls were coming out. And it was a planner babe planner, a vertical, neutral weekly layout with all of these Happy Planner graphics on it. And it was up on the Happy Planner website for about 5 seconds. And then they
Yeah.
pulled because it was a mistake and it wasn't supposed to go live then. And ever since then, my heart has been yearning for it. I've tried to fill the void with Homebody. I don't know if it's working, but I'm trying to stay true to Homebody. But I saw this Australian planner shop called Washi Gang announce in their Facebook group that they are getting the Planner Babe planner and the whole line. There's stickers and everything to go with it, just like all the other planner girls. And so, if the US does not get Planner Babe, you can bet your sweet tushies that I'm going to be buying that from Washi Gang and paying an outrageous amount of shipping. I don't care. I have no shame. That planner is my soul sister, and she will be mine.
So even if you have to order it from Australia.
I will. Yeah, I don't care how long it has to sit in custom. I'm going to get it. I might even get 2 of them because I love it that much.
Well, I hope that you get it. And I hope that you don't have to order it from Australia. I really hope that it just shows up at Michael's and it's super easy to get. I hope you don't have to go to Canada or
Canada.
anywhere else. I hope you don't have to flash your passport anywhere to get that planner, because we should all, I mean, seriously, they knew what they were doing. Not
Sure
that they
did.
knew what they were doing when they accidentally leaked it, because that I don't think was intentional at
I don't
all.
think so either. Yeah.
No, I mean, I wonder if that person got fired.
You know, hashtag job opening.
Yeah, because I know that if I worked there, I would never let something like that happen.
No.
But I don't think that they're the type of people that would fire somebody for a mistake.
Well, they also have a business partner now, so I don't know how much they have all that control anymore. So who knows?
Well, that's very true.
Yeah. Anyways, hopefully not. Hopefully that person is still very gainfully employed. However,
Yes, I hope so.
it was terrible error.
Yeah, I would never wish that on someone
No.
ever.
Uh-uh.
So, but I wouldn't call it a terrible error. I think it was wonderful. Like, I think
Happy
that
mistake.
it was a very happy mistake. Like, we're all super happy to at least know about it, because,
Oh,
I
but
mean,
my heart is broken because I can't go out and buy it.
but I know, but now you're not out buying a whole bunch of other stuff.
Except that I already did.
Well, I know, like, I have about 750 planners here
I
at my house that I need to figure out what to do with. And now I have this Erin Condren life planner.
I know, but I need Planner Girl in my life so bad.
Yeah,
I
I
need
know.
her.
And you know that I'll probably get her too.
Hashtag Planner
So
Twins.
I know, twinning. We are so twinning because we both have Homebody and we both have that horizontal seasonal planner.
It's because we're soul sisters. We've already talked.
Oh, I know. We talked about this. We talked about this yesterday in the
No.
meeting.
Yep.
I know. We got really sappy yesterday, guys. It
Yeah.
was so funny. And then Caitlin was like, I'm uncomfortable. And I was like, I don't care.
It was basically a date.
We were on a Friday night date.
Yep, we were.
Except I was sitting in my car.
Me
Wait,
too.
you
I
were
was
in your
also in
car
my
too?
car. We were not making out in a car.
No, we were in separate cars. Okay, just to clarify. So, speaking of work, which we weren't, but we were earlier.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, why don't we move on to Tales from Teaching? Ooh.
Yeah, let's do it. We haven't talked about Tales from Teaching in a while.
No, we have not. I think it's been a hot minute since we had a Tales from Teaching. So,
Yeah.
do you have any Tales from Teaching?
Well, I kind of do, and it's not necessarily student related because all my kids are rock stars and they're, adapting to all the changes that we're doing in our program and all of that. But
That's so nice.
yeah, I went to a staff meeting, and for those of you who don't know, I work from home, just in case you didn't know.
Oh, jeez.
And my school is a virtual school, so that's how I get to work from home. But every other month, typically, we meet face to face, all 220 of our staff members, because we're a K-12 school. We all meet, and it's awesome. And we drive to Salem, Oregon. So if any of you know where Salem, Oregon is, that's where we meet. And we get together, and sometimes we do trainings and professional development. Sometimes we do like other activities, like when we get our CPR training, we all have to go face to face and do that part of it. So we get to meet, but it's also like a little bit of social hour because work from home people, we can get a little bit weird and we crave some social interaction. So it's really nice to get to see my coworkers, and they provide lunch for us and some breakfast snacks, and we get to see everybody and talk about teaching and like do our meetings face to face, which I think can be beneficial sometimes. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Our staff meeting was a lot of fun. We got a lot done. We got a lot accomplished. We have some plans going forward. And that's part of why I'm working this weekend, because now I'm like super motivated and inspired. I'm ready to go.
So after the staff meeting, you got inspired, and now you're going to work from home some more?
Yeah, now I'm going to work from home some more.
Well, I think that's great. And I think it's so funny for you to say, because we work from home, we're kind of weird.
Well, we kind of are. Like when Brian's here, like, and he's been here quite a bit when I've been working, I like try to talk to him and like get some social interaction. And when he was working, he would like come home and I'd be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
And he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh no, I'm normal, and I don't need to have this conversation."
right, exactly. And I just like need this like social interaction, but it works well for me because I'm an introvert, so I don't think I could do that much social stuff. And in fact, when I did, it was really exhausting for me and affected my mental health, I would say, pretty negatively. So working from home is really good for me because I get to collaborate and work with people, but I also get to like take a break and like take a step back and put that barrier there when I don't want to, basically.
So sometimes after I've been at work all day long and the only people that I've socialized with all day long were high schoolers,
Mm-hmm.
I actually kind of feel the same as you.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily like I need social interaction. I need adult conversation.
Yes.
You know, so every once in a while, my friends at work and I will go out on a Friday after work,
Mhm.
and we will always say, this is so great to get to talk to each other because we've been talking to high schoolers all day.
Yeah, and it's totally different. Even high school kids can't fill that adult void.
No, they absolutely cannot. And it's funny because this is the first year that I've had classes that are mixed 9 through 12.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Normally, I have nothing but 11 and 12th grade.
Which are a different ball game than freshmen.
It's totally different. And even
Yeah.
it's even different than 10th grade, which I
Yeah.
have never been around. I mean, even in
Mhm.
all of my years of teaching, I've taught a year of ninth, I've taught a year of 12th, and then I've taught mainly 11th when I was teaching all English classes.
Mhm.
And I've never been around 10th graders. And while I am finding that I like them, they
Mhm.
are different from ninth graders and they are different from 11th graders. It's just every year of high school is just a little bit different as far as like their
Mhm.
development. And I just have to say
Totally.
that, the social interaction, and you know what I've been doing? I've been going live on Instagram during my planning periods.
Nice.
Lunch with Leanne.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so I've done that twice and I really enjoy it because it gives me like just a few minutes
Mhm.
of like planner community interaction in the middle of my day.
Love.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really do love it. So, but anyway, I think it's great that you guys have those face-to-face staff meetings. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't, not that I don't want to work from home
Mhm.
or not that I don't think that we shouldn't focus all of our time during the show talking about that you work from home. Um,
It's just the best.
no, I think that that's like everyone's ultimate goal is
Right.
to find that job where they can stay home in their jams and just do their
Exactly.
job, while they eat their can of frosting or whatever.
Well, that's what
Well,
half the planner girls are trying to do out there. They're trying to get their side hustle on.
yeah, I know, so that we don't have to ever put makeup on. Um,
Exactly.
So no, I totally get it, but I just feel like that I would get a little bit crazy myself too. So I think that, having that every other month kind of staff meeting is probably really good for you guys. But, speaking of meetings, my Tales from Teaching doesn't have anything to do with students either because just like you, my kids this year are rock stars. I mean,
Yeah.
I am loving almost every single class. I have one class.
There's always the one class.
Yes, there's always one. I have one class that has absolutely no interest in anything that we're doing.
Oh my gosh, is it creative writing or film?
It's film.
Oh, bummer. Well, at least they get to be quiet and watch a movie for a good chunk of
And
it.
I don't know what they're doing while they're supposed to be watching the movies. I really don't. I don't know if they're watching the movies. I don't know if they're watching other things on their phones.
Oh no.
I don't know what they're doing, Caitlin, because they don't appear to be paying any attention to anything.
Oh
And then
no.
when I talk to them about the movies, I
Hmm.
have actually had one of them say to me, "Could we just watch the movie? Why do
Rude.
you have to talk about it so much?"
Welcome to film.
And I'm like, "Because this is a class, dude.
It's not study hall where we watch movies. Like,
This is not AMC movie theater where you just walk in and watch the movie. This is film class. I am here for a reason. They pay me the big bucks to teach
well,
you about this movie."
the medium bucks. Like, let's
I,
not get carried away.
no, I know it's just a joke, but it's funny because there were a couple people in the room, even though half of this class does not care at all about anything that we're doing, that even those kids were like, "Dude, that's not cool. Like, let her at least give her speech, man."
Yes. For
Like,
speech.
let her give her speech.
Oh my gosh,
Like,
that's the best.
okay, today I'm giving my speech on Jurassic Park, and then
Oh,
you're gonna
nice. You
watch
guys get to
Jurassic
watch that
Park.
one?
Yeah, we just did that this
Oh,
week.
jealous. I love Jurassic Park. That's a
Yeah, I
favorite.
know, but I talk about it a lot. And I stop it a lot of times. And by the time we finished it, they were all just like, I hate this movie now.
Oh no.
I know. I think I ruined it for them.
Right. You're like, can you transfer into another elective? Like, is there something else you can take?
And see, in my mind, I want to know all of that like little inside information because
Of
I
course.
know so much about all of these movies that I show because that's my job is to know
Right.
these things. So, but anyway, they don't want to know all of those little inside things. And I'm just like, well, then don't take the class.
Right. What are you doing here?
That's because the class is learning about the inside stuff of the films. So anyway, yeah, we finished up Jurassic Park this week, and they were not impressed with my Jurassic Park knowledge. They were very much exhausted by me by the time we finished. But
These kids don't get the glory of the 90s.
I know, but I don't care because I love that movie, and I gave them all of my information. All 4 blocks got all of my information about Jurassic Park. I did that
Nice.
quote unquote speech like 4 times.
Oh,
Um, yeah, but my tales from teaching is actually about staff meetings too.
nice.
Because I have managed to miss every staff meeting and every department meeting so far this year.
How do you do that and not get like your administrator like knocking at your classroom door?
I don't know how I've managed to do it.
Are you forgetting or is this intentional?
Well, partially it was forgetting.
Right.
So this past week we had a department meeting
Mm-hmm.
on Wednesday. Well, do you remember I took Wednesday off?
Right, you did, yeah.
Never even occurred to me that it was Wednesday. Never even occurred to me that it was Wednesday and that it was department meeting day.
What happened to your planner? Didn't you have that written down somewhere?
Well, no, I mean, I knew that it was Wednesday, but I didn't realize that it was department meeting Wednesday because I just
Oh,
didn't put 2 and 2 together that it was that Wednesday of the month.
got it. Yeah.
And then the the Wednesday prior to that was a staff meeting, an all staff meeting,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like I left early
You had to go
or
get some planner supplies or something.
I think I did. I think I went to
Oh no.
Joanne or I think I went to Michael's or something. And in the back of my mind, I was like, well, I'll come back.
I think you actually said that. I think that I remember this conversation. You said that you were going to go back and then you didn't.
Yeah. And then there was one that I missed because my grandmother had passed away and we were leaving to
Mm-hmm.
go out of town and I missed that.
Well,
And then
that's
there was,
legit.
yes, that was legit. So like they're not all like intentional or forgetful. And
Mm-hmm.
then there was one department meeting that I missed because I had to take the dog to the vet.
Oh no.
So no, it was just a routine thing, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I made the appointment for a Wednesday because I'm stupid. And so anyway, I've missed 2 department meetings and 2 staff meetings, and that's how
Oh.
many meetings we've had so far.
Which department do you go to since you're teaching creative writing and film?
English.
Oh, you still go to that. Okay.
Yeah, but see, my best friend at the school is our
Uh-huh.
department chair.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, her name
That's
is
the way to
her
work it.
her name is Leanne too.
Oh, nice. Look at that. How
Yeah,
sweet is
and
that?
yeah, I know. She's wonderful and
Mm-hmm.
we are like super tight and she is the one who said to me, "Why don't you just see how many meetings you can miss this year
I
without
got
any
your
and
back.
without anybody saying anything to you?"
Oh my God. And
She's
when they
like
do, it's going to be serious. You're going to get another observation or something, dude. You better be careful.
she's like, "Why bother to go?" She's like,
Right?
"They put you way out there in that trailer that's like 6 miles away from the rest of the building.
Ugh, that's the
You're
worst.
not teaching a class that's got a state test at the end."
Which is awesome.
She's like, "You're basically just an island now. Like nobody really is worried about anything that you're doing, and you're taking care of like 200 kids a day."
Right? Oh my gosh, that's so many.
So she's like, "You are babysitting all of these kids, and you never have any discipline problems. Your classroom management is perfect. No one ever
Hmm.
has to be called to your room to like take anybody out or do any kind of referrals or discipline.
Yep.
They're not worried about you at all. So just fly under the radar as much as you can and just avoid the meetings." She's like, "Just go home."
Right, because I'm guessing when they're at the English department meeting, they're talking about things that have more to do with like your standard English classes, not
Yeah.
necessarily your English elective. Because I teach journalism, which you have to also have an English degree to teach that, because it
Yeah.
has that writing component. But I would never go to like an English department meeting to talk about journalism. Like that doesn't make any sense.
No, and they never in the meetings would ever discuss anything that has anything to do with me.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, but then I got an email this week. So, what do they say? The chickens do eventually come home to roost.
They do, yeah.
So I got an email this week from our principal, and it was just an invitation to come to a makeup meeting because there was some kind of presentation on professional development that happened at the department meeting that I missed.
Makeup meeting.
But I wasn't the only one
Oh,
that
okay. Well,
I
that's good.
wasn't the only one that missed the department meeting, so I won't be at the makeup meeting by myself.
Well, that's good. But
And
couldn't
it's
they just email you the presentation? Wouldn't that be easier for everyone?
Caitlin, does anybody do anything the easy way?
I'm just wondering because I've been in a lot of teacher meetings in brick and mortar school where it's like, okay, this meeting could have been summed up in a like 10-point email. Like, what are we doing here?
I feel like all the meetings can be summed up in 10-point emails, to
See,
be
I don't feel
honest.
that about our staff meetings now. Like when we get together in person, like we get business done. Like we get stuff taken care of that you could not do in an email because we do everything else via email.
Well, that's true. You probably couldn't. But you know what? The worst part about it is that I don't mind our meetings.
Yeah.
I don't dread staff meetings. I love everybody that I work with. We have a huge staff, and I feel like that I could depend on anybody that I work with. I think that they're all fantastic. I think we have a great staff, and I think that they're all great teachers, and I love our administration, and it's all great. I don't mind going to these meetings.
Sure.
It's just a coincidence that we are going into November and I have yet to go to a meeting.
Yeah, I always just hated when I was in brick and mortar school, the meetings took up so much time, and then you don't necessarily have time to get your planning done or to do your grading, and then they expect you to go to all these meetings plus IEP meetings plus everything else, and that's the reason why you're working on the weekend. So that was just
Yes.
always what irked me when I
No,
was at brick and mortar school.
uh,
Yeah,
tales from teaching.
right.
Oh my gosh. So, how are you currently feeling?
Currently, I am feeling, well, actually, I'm feeling pretty good right now because that coffee is kicking in, but I have been feeling sick. I have been feeling a little low energy, but I guess I'm feeling motivated right now. I took a little bit of a social media break, I guess you could say. Like something just had to give. Work was so crazy, and then I got a little stomach virus, and then I got this stupid cold, and I was staying up at night to get filming done, and I was exhausted and just couldn't happen. And so I'm feeling motivated again after that break. So I'm starting to post again on Monday. And yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get back into the groove. I'm excited.
So, I took a little bit of a social media break too, but I don't really feel like that it was intentional. It was almost just like you said, something had to give, like something had to go on the shelf.
Yeah. Mine was not intentional either. It wasn't like planned. I didn't announce it to anybody, which I feel kind of bad about for just like dropping off the face of the planet, but it's just I had to.
Yeah, and when I don't necessarily say that I disappear from social media and that anybody really notices.
Mhm.
But okay, so like I posted on October 14th
Mhm.
on Instagram, and then I didn't post again until the 24th.
Yeah, I have not posted in forever. I've been
So that
doing
was
stories though, because Instagram stories I think are easy to keep up with.
so that was a 10-day hiatus.
Yeah.
And it almost happened so fast. Like that 10 days was so fast
Mhm.
that I didn't even really realize that it was 10 days. But then I also didn't have anything to post. Like I wasn't making new spreads, I didn't have new content, I didn't have anything. You know what I mean? Like I was literally just making lists, living my life,
Mhm.
getting
Yep.
getting things done. I was, editing shows. I mean, like I had other things going on, podcasts and whatever. But, and honestly, with the podcast, with us podcasting once a week, we
Mhm.
don't ever actually disappear.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's kind of like, listeners, you guys always kind of have, your finger on our pulse because we're
Mhm.
always going to be here as far as the show goes. And if
Yep.
the show is going to go away, for a week or 2 weeks or whatever, we will obviously let you know ahead of time before we're going to take a break. And I don't see a break coming up because this is, I mean, we're loving this and it's great. So
Totally. And even if
yeah.
one of us got so sick that we couldn't like do this, we could do like a extra thing, like an extra little show with some other clips that we didn't show. So
Yes, we have other stuff, like something would come out on a Monday. So we're here for you in that way.
yeah.
But as far as like, taking a break from my YouTube, like
Yeah.
I got into my craft room last night and recorded my petite planner system video. And I had such a good time recording that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then I edited it and got it ready. So all I have to do now is like do the thumbnail and take the picture and put it up. And I'm so excited to do the YouTube post and to promote it and like get it ready and get it out there.
Nice.
So,
And you're really close to getting monetized, aren't you?
yeah, I am. So guys, I'm not trying to like push you, but just watch the video because I'm super happy that it got made at all.
Yep. And if
Because
you are here because you're a follower of mine, go subscribe to Spice because she is trying to get that side hustle on and, every little bit helps. So go over and subscribe.
Well, and I've kind of decided that, I mean, Caitlin knows, and it's not really stuff that I can talk about right now, but I have stuff, there's changes coming and things are happening, and I'm really trying to put myself back into my YouTube channel and like really dedicate myself to it.
Yeah.
And I need a schedule, like I need to put myself on a schedule for like, these are the days that I make a video and these are the days that I post the videos and, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just, if I could get myself on a routine, then I think it would be easy,
Totally. Well, and planner videos are cool too because you can like schedule them out, whereas something like a daily vlog, like I don't think they could do that because they have to film that content every day. But for planners, you can like batch record and put up a week in advance.
So I guess how I'm feeling right now is cautiously optimistic.
I think you should be 100% optimistic.
And I wish that I could talk about everything right this moment. And that as soon as I am able to discuss all of my stuff, I will. But it's just, I am about to sort of throw myself back into the SpicedPlans channel. And I really want for it to be good. And I want to get into a recording routine. And I like the idea of batch recording. And I have my life planner here in front of me, and obviously I've got my happy planner right next to me, and I've got my next week's spread already done, but I'm thinking that I'm going to make spreads in the life planner and in my happy planner and have my channel be both Erin Condren and happy planner.
Nice.
So that there'll be something for kind of everybody. And I'm going to use Erin Condren sized kits in my happy planner and happy planner sized stickers in my Erin Condren so that everybody can kind of see like how all the worlds kind of work together. I think that it would be kind of cool to have all of those things kind of in the same channel instead of a channel that's just dedicated to one or the other. So I kind of enjoy watching videos from both sides of the fence. So I'm going to kind of work in both of those planners and work in several different kinds of layouts and all of those kinds of things. So I'm excited and, not cautiously, like you said, 100% optimistic about
it's all good things going forward. It's all good energy. Let's just say that.
All good energy. And it's been a good month. It's been a very busy month, but it's, and as far as like what I'm feeling, since we are, I guess you guys have noticed, moving on to our currently stuff. I am feeling very hopeful for the holidays. Just the fact that I got up today and dressed myself and went to a Halloween festival with my children is just like miles beyond where I was this time last year. So I'm just very
awesome.
I know. I'm just so very proud of myself and, the journey that I've been on. So
yeah, I'm proud of you too.
Well, thank you. And I want to say that you have definitely played a role in that recovery, Caitlin. Like there's no way. No, I'm serious. Like your friendship has been extremely important to my life.
You're going to make me get all emotional, quit it.
Well, I know that you are uncomfortable for anybody to say anything nice to you, but it's just, but I told you last night, I don't care. I don't care if you're uncomfortable because it's just true. It's just true. So anyway, What are you dreaming right now, Caitlin?
Dreaming. Oh, geez. Well, I am dreaming about all of the things that I have to film, will get to film for all of you guys, and dreaming about all of the Instagram posts. So, really, I'm just dreaming about getting back into social media because honestly, it is such a big passion of mine, and my life feels like a little bit empty without it. Not that I don't have amazing things in my personal life without social media, but I love social media so much. And when I first started my channel, I didn't think that that was going to be the case, but I'm dreaming about all of the social media things and getting it on and popping. So, girl, what are you dreaming about?
I am also dreaming of really throwing myself into that social media because I, like you,
Hmm.
I don't feel like that my life is empty. I have a very full life, but 10 days off of Instagram, that is too long to be away.
Right? Like, I don't have barely any new followers. I don't have any new likes on my posts. It just feels so empty.
I know it's moving, so it just feels like everything is kind of stopped and it's moving really
Yep.
slow. And I just, I miss everybody. And it's
Right.
just, I don't know. 10 days is a really long time.
Man.
So I just don't really plan to let that happen again. And I'm
Same.
excited to, I'm dreaming of a Spiced Plans YouTube channel that I can be proud of.
Yes, girl. On and popping.
Yes, and I am dreaming of a Spiced Chaos podcast that is just, you know, everybody in the planner community's favorite show. Like,
Well, it's going to be, especially with what we're about to announce here in just a minute.
yeah, oh my gosh, I know. So, and I hope that everyone is still with us and waiting for the end because
Yeah,
we've
you
been
better be. You better
we
still
have
be here.
been blabbering on for quite some time. Thanks for hanging in there with us for this long, but we've had a lot to say today. And I warned Caitlin at the beginning of this that I was in a very chatty mood. So
Yep, no worries. I got nothing but time. It's the weekend.
I know, and it's such a great day. It's beautiful outside. I've been looking out the window the whole time. I've just been loving this. So, what are you eating right now, Caitlin?
Like right now or like for the
No,
month
no,
of
not
October?
no. I hope you're not eating anything right this minute.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead and say what I wrote in my planner, and I'm gonna say that I'm eating candy because it's Halloween, and Mama charges a candy tax when I take these kids out trick or treating. I'm not so bad as those parents on that Jimmy Kimmel episode. If you guys watch that, Jimmy
Yes, I
Kimmel.
love those
I love
videos.
it too. I'm not quite that bad, but I do go ahead and take the candy right out of their bag. I don't even ask. I'm just like, I'm having this tonight. Hope you don't miss it.
I am exactly the same way. I love this season because they go out and they work for that candy and then I just take it right out. I love Smarties and Kit Kats and
I'm a
all of it. And
chocolate only. Chocolate only.
no, I love all the sour stuff.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, I love all of it. So, no, I'm totally there with you like for eating the candy.
That's right. What are you eating?
Okay, so I have discovered Dove dark chocolate and peanut butter.
Those are good.
Yes, they're like little squares.
Yes, with the message inside.
Is there a message inside?
I think so, or there used to be.
Shut up. I put them in my mouth so fast I missed the message.
Well, you could cut it out and save it for your planner.
No, I just want the chocolate. I'm not
I
out
know,
here
right?
I don't really care what my candy has to say to me.
I know, right?
But I'm on my second bag.
Yum.
Now listen. I wrote this down like at the beginning of October. So let's not be judgy wudgies over here. Okay? Because it's taken me the entire month of October to slowly work my way through 2 bags of this candy. And I have children that help me.
Right. Nobody's judging. I would eat that half of that bag in one night.
Well, no, because it's dark chocolate, so it's super rich. So I only have like 2 or 3 pieces a day.
Nice.
So I'm taking it really slow. And then there's some days that I look at it and I say, I just can't tonight. Like I just don't have any. But I love it. The dark chocolate with the peanut butter, and it's like nice peanut butter. It's not, no, listen, I love a Reese cup. I really do.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Like don't get me started. I like that cheapo, gritty peanut butter.
It's bomb.
Yeah, but this is like smooth, creamy peanut butter.
Yes.
Yes. So
Peanut butter and
anyway,
chocolate, you can't go wrong together. That is my favorite combination. No
me
lie.
too.
That's my favorite candy. There's also this donut shop near us that like makes this, it's called a butterfly donut, and it's chocolate over like donut pastry and then peanut butter inside. Oh, so good.
Wait, what is the name of the donut shop?
Annie's Donuts in Northeast Portland off of 72nd and Sandy. Pop in there, give them your business. They are worth it.
Nice. Okay. All right. So we're eating peanut butter and chocolate and candy. That's what we're having this month.
Yes.
So I am going to take a sit back.
Ooh.
And I'm going to let Miss
You're going to let me
Creating in
cry.
Chaos
Let me cry all over my mic right now.
announce our special guest for next week. Okay, you guys? This is not in 2 months. This is not in 6 months. This is next week. Next time you hear our voices, we are going to be joined by a very special guest. And I'm going to let Caitlin tell you all about who this person is.
Oh my gosh. So this woman is my personal hero. Since I started working in a happy planner, it has been my goal to even just have like a phone conversation. And when this person answers my DMs on Instagram, I literally pee my pants a little bit. So we are having the one, the only, the brand creator of the Happy Planner, Stephanie Fleming, on the show. And I cannot believe it. Like, my heart is pounding so fast just even talking about it. I cannot wait to talk to her. Like, I cannot wait. I'm so excited, you guys.
Yes, it's going to be fantastic. And it's going to be very casual. This is not like an interview situation. We're not going to bombard her with questions about like, are you going to have stickers like this? Are you going to have anything like this? That she's going to be a guest host.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be like all of our other guests where she just kind of chills and has a conversation. She's going to talk about her currently pages. She's going to talk about her new podcast that's starting.
Does this mean it's going to be like we're sitting on Stephanie Fleming's couch and talking to her?
Yeah, it's just going to be kind of
gosh.
like that. Like we're just going to have a beverage and just chill and just chat with Stephanie. That's all it's going to be. It's not.
Oh my gosh.
This is not like one of those times where we want for people to write anything in for several weeks and it gets like, super formal or whatever.
Yeah.
I've just kind of let Stephanie know that, it's going to be very, very low key and just us having a conversation. And we're super gracious and feel very honored that she's going to be on the show. And
so honored.
Yes, and that show will drop on the 4th of November.
Dang, that's coming up quick.
Yep, it is coming up quick. It is exactly a week from the day that you guys are hearing this episode. So you don't have very long to wait before you will hear us with Stephanie, but we're super excited to have her. We are honored. And just really just kind of can't believe that we get to chat with Stephanie.
Oh my gosh, I cannot. Literally, it's a dream come true. Like, you guys talk about fangirling over these planner girls out here. Well, ever since I have picked up a Happy Planner and saw Stephanie Fleming's face inside that little insert, I have just wanted to talk to her. I just want to like pick her brain and like know everything about her and be her best friend forever.
Well, and it's funny because like she's very recently taken on the role of happiness ambassador with the Happy Planner. And I think that she is perfect for that
role.
Like
who could they pick that's better?
Right, exactly. And she definitely believes in the brand and, it was her brainchild to begin with. And we've all kind of heard her planner story and, we've heard all of that stuff and we know a lot of her story. So this is not going to be like a where did you start planning or where did you come up with the Happy Planner kind of conversation. When we talked to Heather, it was kind of like you and Heather and Stephanie, it's like the three of you combined kind of all have my dream jobs. You know what I mean? Like, working from home, content creator, happiness ambassador, like if I could sprinkle in a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, like it would just be rolled up into one like perfect. The only thing that Stephanie does that terrifies me is the public speaking.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. But she's got such a cool story to tell. And I feel like when I listen to her or when she like talks about things that are inspiring, she's just like got that makes you want to be like a better human. And like when we had Julie on and she was talking about that she doesn't necessarily use a happy planner for everything, but then she met Stephanie and she's like, oh my gosh, this person is amazing and I just want to support her because she's a rock star. Like I feel like that too. Like even if the happy planner wasn't my jam anymore, I would still buy the stuff because I think that Stephanie is just an incredible human being.
Right. And it's kind of like, okay, so the other day I posted a picture in my stories of my Erin Condren life planner
Hmm.
in my moose bag. And, it was a cute picture. And I know that Stephanie saw it in my stories. And I didn't even feel bad because she knows that I'm not leaving the happy planner.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
she knows the other planner creators. She knows that women support women. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Like she's not gonna come at me and say, "Wait a minute, why is that not a happy planner?" Like she
Right.
is, like I never have to worry that she is gonna, say something to me or be upset or sad at me or whatever for, trying out other, women-owned brands. So it's
Yep.
just I don't know. She's wonderful, and I'm really happy that we are going to get the opportunity to chat with her, and that we're going to
Yep.
get to talk to her about like some of her new projects and some of the things that she
Totally.
has coming up. Not necessarily about just the happy planner and,
Although we're going to have to talk to her about the happy planner a little bit because,
well, I mean, we're going to talk to her about the happy planner because we talk about the happy planner every week. But I mean,
right.
we talk about planners every week anyway of all kinds.
Are we going to ask her what's in her currently section?
Yes, we are. She's going to tell us
Yes.
all about what's in her currently section because I would love to know what she's eating, dreaming, loving, listening,
That's
feeling,
right.
reading, all that kind of stuff. So, I'm going to be excited to hear all those things too. So we are very honored and thrilled to welcome
So
Stephanie
thrilled.
Fleming on the
Oh, so
4th
excited.
of November. Yes. So, okay, Caitlin, we have been talking for quite some time, so I think that we should let these people get on with their day.
Have a good Monday, you guys.
Yes, I hope you all have a wonderful week, and we will talk to you in the next one.
All right. See you.
Bye.